Perfect.
All right. Well, first, how's it all felt for you so far as you guys are now getting rolling here?
Yeah, it's nice to be back. I think it's good to get all the guys in the locker room again and start the banter again. And I'm sure things will continue to ramp up as preseason moves along. And I think we're all looking forward to that first game.
You guys, in past training camps, you go in with the goal to be able to get to the end, win a Stanley Cup. Does it feel different now that you guys have accomplished that and looking to obviously, hopefully, do it again?
Yeah, I think that the urge and the want is there. It's almost more than in past years. We love coming to the rink and hanging out with each other, and I think having accomplished it once, we know that we're capable of doing it. And now it's just going and doing it again, and I think we're all looking forward to getting that started.
How much is continuity again? I think it's the top 8 forwards are back, 4 of your guys' top 6 defensemen, obviously the coaching staff saying. How much does that help with having so much of the same group from last year here as you guys try to get that repeat, knowing, having the group that knows what it takes and all that?
Yeah, it's huge. Again, confidence, right? Confidence, leads to swagger, and when you have that, you usually play a little bit better. You're not as tight on your stick. Your forecheck is usually more there. You're more aggressive, and again, like I said, with having all those guys back, there's an itch to go do it again, and a true belief that we can, because the group's the same, right? So it's just a matter of executing now and just wanting it.
The opening night coming up. Before then, ring ceremony on the 7th and the banner raising ceremony before the game. Just with the year you guys had last year, how much are you looking forward to having these couple days to remember the Stanley Cup championship?
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be nice to put a nice wrap to it and kind of officially close out that season, and then start to look forward to this season, what we need to do, and the day-to-day grind of what it takes to win a Stanley Cup. And it'll be good to do those things and then kind of turn the page and get after it again.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Just, how's this camp? How does this feel coming into this camp, knowing that you're kind of starting a new chapter in your hockey career, going into this first full pro season?
Yeah, obviously it's exciting. It's a big jump in my career for sure. But same stuff kind of applies. Just keep my head down and keep working hard, and good things will come. So. Yeah.
What can you say about the energy, the culture around here, obviously coming into, here with a team, a group of guys, a lot of guys that were a part of a Stanley Cup winner just in the spring?
Yeah, obviously it's awesome. The energy's high, and everyone's obviously happy from that win, but they're still working hard and want another one. So, it's obviously a great experience being around a winning team like this, and yeah, it's awesome.
What's your comfort level like right now? Obviously, you've been through a lot of D camps, you've been through a lot of training camps. It seems like you kind of know everything that's going on here these days.
Yeah, obviously coming in to my third camp here, it's a little bit more comfortable just knowing everyone, knowing all the staff and all that. Just having a little bit more confidence on the ice and all that stuff. So it's definitely good. But like I said, just trying to keep to the simple stuff in my game and just work hard every day.
What's the messaging that Paul and the coaches have been giving you throughout camp that they're wanting to see from you, or just in general, what have they been telling you, advice-wise, or what they've been wanting to see?
Yeah, I think just kind of the same stuff. Just kind of focus on your game, focus on what you're good at. You have a short span here to show what you can do, so just go out and play your game, and hopefully it'll be noticed.
You played a little bit in the A and the Coast last year. What did you take away from those games?
Yeah, it was a great experience. Obviously, just getting to play against men. Coming from junior, obviously it's a big jump. So got a little taste there, and then took it back to junior. Taking what I learned back to junior was a big thing for me.
And obviously you're a big guy. How are you kind of maybe learning to use your size in the pro level?
Yeah, I think that's been a big thing this camp for me. Is just kind of trying to put that into my game. Just be more physical and hold on to pucks more in the corners and all that stuff. So just put on some weight over the summer, and I feel like it's paid off.
What are your summers like at home with Cole? Obviously, 2 guys now. You're both pro hockey players.
Yeah, it definitely helps me a lot. Having 2 brothers at home, Cole and Brady. It's a competitive household, so it's good. I get to work out with Cole all summer, skate with Cole all summer. So kind of just model my game after him. He's been through it all, so it definitely helps. Just kind of leaning off him for some advice, but at the same time trying to focus on myself too. So it's definitely awesome having him around.
Are there any specific players here that you kind of wanted to shadow or see how they go through their day-to-day at the camp?
Yeah. Well, one that was here last year, obviously, Stevie Lorentz. I'm trying to model my game after him. But I feel like everyone's good to take something from. There's obviously a lot of really good players here that I can kind of watch off and just be a sponge and kind of learn as much as I can. So I think everybody.
What have you learned about the off-ice element of being a pro? Like, so you've been here a couple camps now, but obviously between junior and pro, just the off-ice, whether it's the conditioning, the nutrition, very, very different.
Yeah, of course. You definitely got to take care of your body. It takes a toll out on the ice. And in the gym, you definitely just got to, like I said, and even away from the rink, just eating well, taking care of your body, good sleep, good nutrition. So, yeah, it's definitely huge.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey,
How's it going?
good, yeah.
Just real quick, obviously you were here last year for a couple of months. Does that kind of help you coming into this camp, knowing everybody, obviously?
Yeah, of course. Already got to know the players and the staff and the equipment guys, so yeah, it's been easy for me going into camp this year.
What was it like last year for you? We talked a little bit during the playoffs, but coming here at the deadline and then, being with the team throughout that run.
It was so fun. It was good to watch all the guys, and but especially you want to play, but it was still fun to be around the guys day after day and on the ice and off the ice. So yeah, it was a good experience for me.
How much did it help last year just to be around the team practicing throughout the entire playoffs with the guys?
No, it helped much. You get to learn from all the guys who left and are still here, but it was good for me.
And how exciting is this camp for you? Obviously, some spots are up on defense, and it seems to be a really good battle among a few of you for those spots.
Yeah, it's going to be a great battle, and I'm up for it, so it's going to be a fun camp here.
And it obviously, I would think, helps you because there's some new guys here, and you've got, you kind of know the lay of the land and how things work around here. Does that give you a leg up, do you think?
Of course, it's helped that you've been here, but I wasn't here for that long of a time. But yeah, it's good to get to know everybody and get on the foot earlier.
As far as the systems go, though.
Yeah. First, I just played one game, but I've been watching all the games, so
And practicing.
practicing too. Yeah.
Anyone else? Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks for
All kinds of it.
good framing.
Coach, first, anything on Justin sort of?
Yeah, he'll be week to week, upper body.
And then looking at Nico, obviously a guy that played a big role in his first season here. Things are different for him now this year, losing Greg Montour. You got him a cool car right now. They played quite a bit last year together. What are your expectations for him and that pairing possibly if they end up together?
I don't know if we'll end on that pairing and it's going to be a function of what we end up on opening night if all players are healthy 5-6, and is the 5-6 pair better off being split? So we're going to have to do a little work on that. I expect Nico to continue to get better. I think he's still got room to grow, and not that we were by any ways disappointed. I mean, he right from the start of training camp last year fit in and then became part of the identity of the team. Like, the way he plays is the way we want our team to play. So I think he's just found like the perfect home for him. We value his game. He's stronger, fitter, faster this year than he was last year. And you can see it on the ice. So hardworking man every day. Plays hard in the games, but he's practicing hard. To the point that I don't even watch him in practice, other than when you're forced to because he kills a play or he closes the gap or he did. And he's in hard camps, he's still got a smile on his face. He still enjoys it. So really big part of our culture. I don't have a ceiling on him yet. He gets up the ice. He's just, one of those gamers. I don't know that's too general a word. But his identity, his base state of play is exactly what we're trying to get all these younger players to. The skill set doesn't matter. And certainly players will look different by that skill set. They're not all that big, they're not all that rangy, but the effort can be applied by all players the way he plays. So he's a bit of a standard setter in intensity.
Is there one young player in particular that's really intrigued you that you want to see more of?
It's a really good question. I'm always careful with that, right? Because you miss some people. It should be a long list. Patrick Giles has made huge improvements in his speed. So 2 years ago, we thought he was a big man that had some hands around the net. You saw that in the goal the other night. He took it from his skate to his stick to the bar really quickly. But he's at a whole new level of conditioning and speed. So we're certainly interested to see how he develops. And then I would go back to the two kids, the two junior eligible players, Sachin and St. Martin. They can, at that young age, they fit in at the skill level of the big group, right? They can skate, they can make plays, they're crafty, and they've got a good intensity level. There's so many times you spend all your time trying to turn young players pro. What do you eat? How much you sleep? All those kind of things, so that they can practice at a level, right? And then they'll get better and at some point play at a level. But those two young men have been very, very impressive in terms of all of the hard pro things. But boy, they got some hands on them, and they make plays. I like that.
Anton out there, is everything all right with him?
Yeah, so he's lower body, truly day to day, but we wouldn't put anybody. Yeah, it's minor, but we're not putting him back out on the ice until he's 100%. So a few days. Like I don't know if I'm playing him in the next two games. I didn't have him scheduled for anything. I had him scheduled for the home game. He won't play in that unless he can get on the ice tomorrow and give it a good go. And even with that, I'm not sure why we would do that. And then we'll just look at the home game Monday.
And what sort of, is that a concussion kind of thing?
No, he it's upper body. It's going to take him 3 or 4 weeks, I think, before he's back in the lineup. He's probably back. He went on the boards hard. Like, it looks worse on the video. Like, he's fortunate. It was no head injury other than he took, 12 stitches to his face, over his eye and on his lip. And then it's upper body. But fortunately, it's not a concussion-related issue.
And going back to Patrick, are you going to give him an opportunity to center that fourth line again tomorrow?
Yes.
Yeah. So this group out here today.
Pretty close to second group. We've got to round out a couple of pieces just on injuries. If a guy's sore, we're right at that threshold, and it happens right around day 7 or day 8, that even your fittest men are starting to show overuse injuries. So you got hip flexors and backs and groins. That's all that comes out right now. So that's why today's day was what it was. It was 40 minutes of non-contact just up and down the ice. So we don't aggravate a bunch of things. So we'll take a look at how they come back. Anybody who's dealing with something like that, we won't play them in the game. But all those guys were good enough to skate today, so we would expect they would be more recovered for tomorrow. I don't think that anybody has to come out of the lineup. But we've had a couple of guys, kind of go bed a little bit tight and wake up, and they got an issue. So we'll pull back. Today was the recovery day. Everybody skated, but they still recovered. Correct. Yeah. They I don't know if they come back in Saturday or not, but they won't go tomorrow because of it.
You talked on day one, or media day, about this is work time, but the good thing, there's still some good things and party stuff coming up. Yesterday, the team officially announced the ring ceremony at the arena. What are your thoughts on that, to be able to share that
That's
with
it.
fans and everything?
Those are my thoughts. First of all, somebody at the game last night somebody said, "Yeah, I just saw your ring." Somebody had a replica of it in the room. Nobody's seen them, so I haven't seen them. This has been like one of these top secret deals, and so there's an excitement factor there. So when we open them up, that's the first time anybody have seen them, and then to be able to share that, I think that's appropriate. It's all part of just a wonderful life experience that we had. The money will go to a great charity, and it's a nice way of doing it. I'm looking forward to that night.
Are you saying that the $50 rings on Amazon aren't?
Oh, they're real.
They're
Yeah,
real.
and they come with a Rolex.
Oh, good.
It's one of those buy one get one free deals. Yeah, get in on that early too. You don't want to get outbid. Exactly.
On the rings, mentally, do you kind of have that turn the page moment? 'Cause
Yeah.
Is like first period game one, you think when things finally flip?
No, the players did that for you. You know, those are all the things that I would have, when I turned my brain back onto hockey in early August and started thinking about, okay, where do we go from here? Those are all the things that you were aware that could be an issue. So you make I called an awful lot of people who'd been through the Stanley Cup experience, and there would be ideas that you got to be careful about that. I mean, we've kind of tried to deal with this maybe in the same way we deal with everything here. Don't be afraid of the experience, right? Like don't be so uptight that you can't have fun during a hockey game. The requisite is that you work as hard as you can. So they have. So most of my concerns, what's the truth though? When you're coaching, you got a whole bunch of concerns always, right? So that doesn't change. But most of them, are they going to come back? Are they going to test hard? Did they do enough work that they'll test well? What are the first 4 days? Will they really want to push as hard as they pushed last year? All of those are gone. They pushed harder. They tested better. We had veteran NHL players gassed on the floor of the weight room after the tests because they pushed that hard. So I don't have those. So because I have complete faith in these men and their ability to work and their focus, then we should enjoy the things around it. We should be confident enough in our ability to work hard that we can enjoy, those men can enjoy the things they've earned. It's not just a line, work hard and have fun. It's something that we aspire to. We want to have as much fun as we possibly can. But the price for that is the hard work, and you got to take care of your body, you got to take care of your mind, you got to eat right, you got to sleep right, and you got to work real hard. And then you get to joke around and have fun. So we'll take a look at that ring ceremony and the banner raising. That's the fun that's been earned through hard work. And I haven't seen the hard work drop at all. I've seen it increase. So I'm not going to spend any time worrying that even the superstitious idea that we can't enjoy the accomplishment that it was because it somehow affects our drive and our desire to be good. They've done what they need to do. They've earned the right to enjoy it.
Thank you.
Okay.